Alright. Let's get the list going. So I just realized there's Mystic Advancement going, but I don't have any Mystic champions needed to be ranked up, so I guess we'll be opening some crystals to get points there. But let's get to the 6 stars. Alright. So I ran one match, and I was like, I'm gonna be doing this for about an hour. Let's stream it and see how it goes. So here we are. Here we are indeed. Rar, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? What is up is I am a little bit late at getting the 6 stars going for the second time, actually. I was late doing the basic arena for the day. I did the 6 stars this morning. Got to 1.5 million in the Summoner Trials, and then that was it for arena until around 8 p.m. my time, so about 3 hours ago. I ran the 5 stars in the basic, got to 4 million, and it's like, well, we got these 6 stars that are wanting to be run again. So here we are. Here we are. What are you up to, Rar? What you got going down? What you got going down? So we should be able to get through these relatively quickly, and depending on how much I'm feeling I need to be hitting the hay, I might get a little bit more done in the Summoner Trials, but we'll see. We'll see. Let me put the music so it's random, so we don't. Let's mix it up a little bit. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, and that will work out just peachy. Just peachy. Oh, snap. Okay. Wow. Maybe not that peachy then, eh? Un momento. Just got my last home game canceled my football season because the other team basically forfeited game day before game day was here. Oh, okay. They were scared to face you guys, or what? So does that count as a win then for your team? Because I think if the other team forfeited, then it should be your team that gets the win, right? Let's do that. And yeah. We won't be using a bleed character against Cable. That wouldn't go too well. That would not go too well at all. Sadly, no, it doesn't even count as a match since it never started. Huh. Well, you'd think that would kind of mess up your... Well, I guess no. I guess suppose it wouldn't... Because, like, if you have a season of X amount of games, and then you... Yeah, I guess that would... I mean, it's... This is like high school sports or college sports? But like stats-wise, that would mess up the stats, kind of, right? Because then if you could, okay, so if it doesn't count as a win for you, it doesn't count as a loss for them. So, unless it's like a non-competitive league, if it's more like just a fun kind of thing, then I guess, yeah, so be it. But yeah, it would suck if you're, it's something you're looking forward to, right? And then all of a sudden, oh no, that's not happening. Ooh, this should be interesting. I don't know if I've ever used Apocalypse against Magneto. Huh. Mr. Billy D, how you doing? How you doing? You're up early? It's got to be, what, about 6 a.m. for you? 6, 7 a.m.? You must be just rolling out of bed. So Magneto's going to get the majority of the benefit then, yeah. Yeah. Well, is it? If I had the 4th charge on Apocalypse. Yeah, no, I think Magneto is going to... Yeah, I don't know who ends up better on this matchup, actually. Okay, well, I mean, I guess in this case, Apocalypse sure did. But yeah, I don't know if the magnetism would be... Well, no, because I guess for Apocalypse, it's just a matter of charges. So yeah, that's all that would really be his benefit. He'd just start with 1 extra charge, so... Yes. Sorry up to Billy. What you got going down? Ran through the basic to 5 stars to 4 million. Was watching TV, watching a bit of YouTube, doing that, and then started this. Did the first match. I was like, might as well stream it and sit at my desk and just get right through it. Because I know if I wasn't, this is going to take me quite a while to get done. Because I'd be like, do a couple matches and then, I mean, it's late, so maybe if anything, I probably would have just gone to bed and be like, screw it, I'll just do it tomorrow. Nearly 6:30. I'm up a few hours with back issues. I can't stay in bed. Oh, that sucks, dude. That sucks. I remember, it's a while ago now. Actually, it's kind of weak. Well, this would have been about 10 years ago for me. And I was in far better shape than I am currently. I went to lift a bucket of water, and it wasn't like a lot of water in the bucket, so it wasn't a heavy bucket. And I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was the way, like, because it was as soon as I lifted, so it must have been like a weird angle or twist or something. But man, I did something to my upper back, and it was like a week. I couldn't sit properly. Lying down sucked. I couldn't really walk. Man, that was... And it's funny because, like, anytime you hurt something, you're like, oh, this is the worst thing to ever hurt. But honestly, I think, yeah, having a bad back, oh, man. That would not be a good way to go at all, man. And then... Actually, you know what? I'm just wondering. I don't know if this was around the same time. No, I think it was a couple years apart, because there was another time I was pretending to be all healthy and active and exercising and stuff, and I had done an exercise at the gym, which, like, it was something for my legs actually, so it had nothing to do with my back really, but it was a movement which you don't normally do. So one night that's what I was doing at the gym, and then the next every second day I was waking up early on the treadmill for a while. So I did that. I went for my walk on the treadmill. And I got off the treadmill, and all of a sudden my lower back was starting to like it wasn't really painful, it was just hurting a little bit. So whatever. Get off the treadmill, shower, get something to eat, walking to work. I'm like, oh, this, whatever. I'm at work. And it was an office job, so I was sitting all day. So start off, I'm sitting for about 15 minutes, 30 minutes, getting the morning started. I get up to get coffee, and as I'm getting up, my back, I couldn't walk just from my desk to get coffee. I sat back down, that was hurting. So I was at work for like another half hour, and then I went home. And that one, I think it was like 2 weeks until I could function normally. And in that case, like there was nothing I could point to. The only thing I figured it was, it may have been due to the night prior at the gym. That's the only thing I could end up figuring that it may have been. And I had a friend who is a physiotherapist, and I asked her about it. And I told her about the thing at the gym, and she's like, yeah, that's not a movement people normally would do. And so if anything, yeah, that's probably it. But I think also I was overdoing it. Like I was doing the gym, I was getting up early, doing a run or a walk, and then some evenings I was doing just some stuff at home. So yeah, so after that, I really started taking it easy with the working out. Twinge lift always happens when in best shape ever. Yeah. That was so weird though. Like if it had been something heavy and I had strained to lift it, it would have made complete sense, right? But it was, I mean, it wasn't an empty bucket. There was definitely water in it, but not much. It might have been like 2 pounds. And actually the other day, what was I doing? I was doing something. I think I was laying on the couch and I got up and I could feel like I was about to hurt my back, and I'm like, So yeah, I just took it easy after that, because that is not something I want again. So I feel for you, man. I feel for you. But you've had a bad back for like a long time, right? I think there's once I don't know if I would have been in high school. No, it may have been after high school, but I was playing soccer, and it was indoor soccer, and the ball was up against the wall, and I went to get the ball, and my foot wasn't touching the wall, but somebody came behind me to get the ball, so they went to kick the ball, but they missed, and they kicked like my heel, which then pushed my foot into the wall. And right then and there, I didn't feel anything, but I don't think I broke my toe, but I'm pretty sure my big toe was sprained, and that sucked, because I was walking all weird for a while. I think the only thing I've ever broken the only thing I've ever broken was a collarbone. And that sucked. It was my 18th birthday, I think. Or 16th? No, 8. Wait, was I still in high school? Yeah, I was still in high school, so it would have been my 16th birthday, I guess. And it was like the beginning of the summer, so school had finished, and it was like a Friday. I was out on an ATV, and I flipped it and broke my collarbone. But on the Monday, I was supposed to be starting a job. Oh man! And the first day of the job, I had to like organize all of these binders of it was, I don't even know why I was doing that, but yeah. So do you see like, do you have any therapy for your back or anything like that? Rizzo the Legend, how you doing? Well, well, well. Yes, yes, yes. Somebody's up late, I think. Maybe, maybe not. What are you up to? What you got going down? Hello there, Mr. Solar. Hello there, Mr. Rizzo. What are you up to? What are you up to? I'm just here knocking out some 6 stars and hoping that mine don't get knocked out. 10:40, so you're an hour behind me, so you're in California? California or Washington, I'm guessing? And what are you up to at 10:40? Other than hanging out on the YouTubes. Chilling, relaxing, saw you streaming, seeing you around the community, thought I'd stop by. Oh, what a nice young man. Well, thank you, thank you. So is this late for you, or is this kind of like a usual time for you to be up and on the YouTubes? I don't know if I like the insinuation about me being around or getting around. I mean, you know. So you're knocking out some MCOC as well, or just hanging out? Hanging out. Oh crap, I should have actually taken a shock on him. Young, well, the truth be told, I'm off work till the 25th. Okay. Okay. Are you not young? I just assumed that, you know, anybody watching the YouTubes has got to be relatively, well, young in comparison to me. How's that? So younger than me, so I would assume that's young. Yeah, there was a while ago where I was streaming around this kind of, well, I wasn't streaming at this kind of time regularly, but I'd be streaming at this kind of time here and there. But I haven't quite a while actually. Just hanging out, just finished all the, what? Oh, okay. What did you think? I didn't like the zombie one too much. The Ultron one was kind of interesting. The last two. The zombie one just because, well, I guess in a sense it ended up being relevant. But when I was watching it, it felt like it was so irrelevant, like it wasn't going to have anything to do with anything else. Although obviously the last. Oh wait, Billy, have you seen the What If series? Because I don't want to say too much if you haven't seen it. Because obviously, if Rizzo's just finished it, well, I can say whatever I want because it's not going to spoil anything for him. You're in California? Okay. You must be a OG. Yeah. So what do you do for work if you're off until the 25th? Yeah, I figure the only people. No, there have been a couple people from Washington. When it's people an hour behind me. I don't think that. Oh no, there's been a few. No, I think there's only been one Kabam person that's been on stream that would be behind me in BC. But other than that, yeah, everybody's usually ahead in time. Living in the future. Mr. Showers, how you doing? I agree with you there. I didn't like how the zombies knew how to use the powers. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, because it was like, are you zombies or are you superheroes kind of thing? I mean, I guess they were superhero zombies, but I watched the wrong What If show. It was about a psycho or her mama. I don't mind spoilers. It don't bother me. Okay. Um, so yeah, I was gonna say like I didn't think it really connected. Like had it didn't have any relevance, but in a sense it did. Only where they dropped out of the sky and like kind of it distracted Ultron like momentarily, really, right? So overall, it wasn't that big of an impact. I'm a mail carrier for the city. Oh, okay, okay. Finally pulled an Aegon tonight. Now really only missing 3 key game champ minus Quake. Boy, okay. Well, congratulations on the Aegon. Uh oh. Uh oh. I guess there wasn't too much I needed to change there. Well, now you can hit up the abyss. So, how long have you been off work, Rizzo? Ooh. Are you looking forward to getting back, or not so much? The episode was the odd man out. Yeah, yeah. The first episode. So, I guess it makes sense how by the end everything got tied together. Like how the Watcher goes and picks the characters from each of the previous episodes, um, to be his squad kind of thing. But I quite like the first episode actually. And I do like the way it ended too, where Peggy got to be with Cap. Well, I guess he wasn't Cap, but yeah, I thought that worked out okay. You know what? I think of any of the Marvel TV shows, that may have been my favorite. But it was funny though because I didn't really initially, like I said, didn't feel like it was all connected. But at the end, yeah, it is all connected. WandaVision was okay. Loki. I wasn't really paying attention when I was watching Loki, so for a lot of that, I was like, I don't know what's going on here. Well, that's usually the case for anything I'm watching. I've been off work nearly 2 weeks due to the birth of my child, and how did I look at to get back? Well, congratulations on the kid. Is that your first kid? Yeah, I can't blame you for not wanting to get back. Yeah. Daredevil, Punisher, Falcon, Winter Soldier, not in any order. I liked those were the Marvel shows from the Netflix, but I mean like the MCU, like with the actors from the MCU and stuff. I'm trying to think. Daredevil and Punisher I quite liked. I actually like Jessica Jones quite a bit too. I didn't watch Iron Fist or Luke Cage. I started Luke Cage. I think I may have done the whole first season. But I didn't watch the second season of Luke Cage. I did watch all of Jessica Jones, which I quite liked that. But I think Daredevil and Punisher were the best for sure. Even considering the MCU TV shows too. Between Daredevil and Punisher, any of the ones based on the Marvel characters, I liked those two the most. Your second, her fourth, okay. Luke Cage and Punisher were your favorites? Yeah, I should. Oh, you know what? I was looking for something. So I finished watching Rick and Morty yesterday. Yesterday. And I wanted to do some arena, but I didn't feel like streaming or doing it at my desk. So I was going to do it in the living room, but I had nothing to watch. So I ended up just taking a nap. I was actually going to start watching one of the X-Men TV series, so one of the cartoons. But I had downloaded the second part of season 5 of Billions, so I ended up watching a couple episodes of that. which yeah, man, I quite like that show. I haven't seen it for a while, but yeah, it was like right back in there. Iron Fist was trash. Luke Cage was dope until they did what they did with Cottonmouth. Okay. Yeah, I think Luke Cage, if I were to watch it, I'd have to start from season 1. Because I don't remember that one at all. So how old's the oldest kid? Obviously the youngest is, well, newborn. You're I'm pretty sure, because the name I know I've heard. Did you stream or you do MCOC as well, right? Yeah, okay, yeah, there you go. Yeah, you're the one with the Black Panther logo. Yeah. Alright. 17, okay. Right. Yeah, so that's a that's a pretty big difference in age then. So I have 2 brothers, same father, different mother. Well, they have the same mother and father. I have a different mother than them. They're 8 and 7 years older than me. But I think we probably only lived together for maybe 4 years, 3 years. So we lived in the Caribbean for maybe 2 years in the Caribbean. No, it would have been long. It would have been 4 years in the Caribbean because we moved to Canada when I was 4. They stayed in the Caribbean, and then they moved to Canada when I would have been probably 12. Yeah. I've seen you in some streams doing raids. I said I'm going to see if I can catch you before I go back to work. Okay. Very good, very good. So did you do were you a streamer or did you do more uploading? Oh, okay. No, I watched one of your videos the other day. You and one of your sons. Okay. Actually, I quite liked that. I think I didn't comment, but I quite liked that actually. Yeah, there was a father-son that used to stream MCOC. Did they stream? Yeah, I think they streamed, but they also did videos together. I think it was Dub and Dad. Dub and Dad. And I quite liked that as well. So you still play MCOC? I have 3 boys, 30-year-old, 12 next week, and 8-year. Oh, that's quite the spread, Billy. Holy smokes. Okay. Me and MCOC have a long history. My first video I did on this game was back in August 2015. Damn, son. That's a while. Okay. Yeah, I started, I think I've been uploading since 2017, maybe? No. So I started uploading videos whenever the war season started. Because that's why I started the YouTube channel, was just to be able to share my war fights with my alliance, so that where I screwed up, somebody could be like, "Oh, that's what you did wrong," or if I did, something well, maybe it would help somebody else in the alliance. And I think for the first 3 or 4 war seasons, I would do not anything consistent, just here and there. And then when I lost interest in war, that completely stopped. And then last August, I started streaming. And I would have started streaming a lot sooner if I had realized how not complicated it was. Like, I thought it was going to be a hell of a lot more complicated. I thought it was going to be really expensive. So yeah, I never bothered. I just kind of accidentally fell into it last summer or last fall. Uh, and I gotta say, it's definitely helped for Arena. Yeah, that's pretty much the only thing I stream is Arena. So what are you up to this fine evening, Mr. Showers? So I have a cousin. I don't think he's had any more kids from the last one that I know of, but I think he would have been about the same age as me, so he'd probably be early 40s as well. But I think he's got like 12 kids by 7 different women, I think, something like that. I should have tied it in a knot back then. World Cup Italia 90, Baby Boone Ireland 91. Technology is so affordable these days. These kids have no idea how easy it is to make money from home or off your phone. Yeah. I wish I had this tech when I was young. I don't know. Yeah, I probably would have gotten into it because when I lived in I grew up in northern Canada, and like when the internet was becoming a thing in the early 90s, and I mean for the most part everybody was dial up, but like up there we were dial up shit up to like 10 years ago still. So early on with the internet, like I got into web development, and I guess that was really the only thing. But yeah, I could have seen back then be having a real interest in stuff like this, like streaming or just uploading or whatever. Um, so the thing with the streaming, whenever I'd be on a stream, and people would always be talking about their Elgato. So I just figured that was a necessity. Like you had to have this Elgato in order to stream, and then I just figured, like to be professional, you needed a decent webcam and a high-end mic and stuff, right? And yeah, so last fall, I started using Discord, and people were sharing their phone screen on Discord. So I tried that. Okay, I could do that. Good. And then I was like, wait, if I could do this, I should also be able to stream on YouTube. And so I tried it and it didn't work because you have to have like a verified account for 24 hours or something like that. So, okay, fine, I'll try it the next day. Okay, well, then you need OBS. But anyways, yeah, so it was just accidentally discovering how to do it, basically. And I still barely know what I'm doing. Drinking and grinding units and side quests. Ooh. Can an R3 symbiote do hardest path? Probably. Yeah, I would think so. You'd probably be using a fair bit of resources. There's videos of people doing it with an R4. And I haven't watched them, but the title is like itemless with R4 symbiote. Doing the full thing. I'm gonna wait until mine's R5 because ain't nobody got time for that. So you're not using? No, I'm not. So I have an iPhone and I have a Mac computer, and so if I had a Windows computer and an iPhone, I think I would have to use something like AirDroid or something like that. But with the iPhone and the Mac, it's just use a charge cord and connect it, and you're good to go. Good to go. So the only thing though with this, there's more processing being done on the computer, so the computer will get quite hot, and I can't take the game sound over into OBS. So if I was using a capture card, I should be able to have the game sound on the stream. But that's why I've got this fantastic selection of music. This looks really good without a capture card. You must have good Wi-Fi. So right now I've got it wired. I'm just looking at the screen. I don't think it would actually be any different on the Wi-Fi though. So it's still connected. Yes, the phone is connected to the computer. Yeah. And actually, that is partly why I'm streaming right now. I haven't charged the phone at all today, and it was about 30%, which is fine for the rest of the evening. But I'm like, well, I gotta play with the cord in, so I may as well stream it then. Very clear. I'm impressed as shit. Have you ever seen Accelerate streams? Because his thing is like really sharp. I think he's probably like the highest quality, like for the gameplay portion that I've seen anybody video or stream for MCOC. Yeah, it's really good. It's kind of funny we're talking about this now. It was a video I'd been wanting to do since March. Biggest reason I didn't do it was because I needed to clean up my desk. But just going over my stream setup. And I've set it to publish Monday, I think. Yeah, Monday. So just going over the components I have. Well, that's basically it, really. Just the components I have. And yeah, just that like there's no cost. There was no specific cost to be streaming. Like everything I needed to stream, I already had. But it took me a long time to realize that was the case. Let me see. I think I have. Do I have his channel? He doesn't stream that frequently, but he does now and then. No, I don't have his in there. Let me see if I can find it quick. But yeah, I think it's even clearer than like Seton or BG, who like they have like really good equipment for it and stuff. But yeah, it's by far the clearest that I've seen. So there you go. That's his channel. Yep, iPad to laptop, Acer just cast, but it can stay connected or not, but it's hit and miss. My longest stream was 5.5 hours, but tapping on the screen could be hurt. Okay. So yeah, so my mic, and you know what? It's funny. I never thought about this mic until I just did the video about the stream setup. So normally, like okay, so I think like the sound, like me speaking, kind of sounds a little bit hollow, or like I'm in a auditorium or something like that. But when you consider that the mic I'm using isn't even like it's a mic, but it's a mic from headphones, it's actually not too bad. But I think if I were going to spend any money for streaming or videos or whatever, a microphone would be the first thing I would spend. I'd spend money on. So are you thinking to... Well, maybe not with a newborn. Yeah, probably not. But I was going to ask if you were thinking to get back into doing videos or streaming for MCOC. Well, it was nice to formally meet you. You too. Yeah, it's funny because I think I think somebody was talking about you in a stream, so then I looked up the name, and that's how I came across the video of you and your son. But yeah, normally I'm streaming. So Mondays and Thursdays, like about an hour or 2 hours after arena starts, and then outside of that, it's usually there's really no schedule. But if anything, it'd probably be earlier in the morning. Gonna relax the rest of the night. All right, dude. Well, thanks for coming and hanging out and saying hello, hello. So always good to have people to chat with when I'm streaming. I mean, that's why I stream the arena. Having somebody to talk to who isn't Jacob makes time go fast. So why were you wanting to get the side quest done quickly, Jacob? Just to get the resources, or? I think you could probably. So I think you're best off like maxing out the summon symbiote and just doing a once through. Because if you try to do like, actually, you know what? I think if you're going for each path, you would have to do multiple runs anyways. Because you're definitely gonna have to do the first path every time. But outside, but outside of that, I'm not. I think you'd have to do at least the first path every time. I don't know if you'd have to do more than just the first path though. I need to get the L1 off so he won't be healing. There we go. Oh, it's not even a last. Oh, no, you didn't. Yes, you did, though, didn't you? Son of a gun. And I'm not going to be able to. Oh, sweet. But yeah, those, the rewards from the final path there, that 25% selector and the 10,000 6-star shards, it's pretty nice. Bertinas. Well, he got me. Oh, yeah, he was just waiting for that. I blame you, Jacob. I don't know why I blame you, but I blame you. Pick on Jacob night. Hey, you gonna do anything for Halloween, Jacob? Are all your kids too old for that now, Billy? Or do any of them still... Wait, let me see. You said their ages. 30 to... Oh, that's a ways up, though. Let's get out of here and then go and take a look. Uh, 30, 12, and 8. Yeah, okay. So yeah, I guess the 12 and 8-year-old could still be into trick-or-treating. Hallows Eve, gonna hang out with a buddy. Halloween, gonna meet up with the lady in my costume. Okay. Okay. Just don't scare her. Okay. don't we normally get? I know we don't get any offers for Halloween, but don't we normally get some kind of arena? I think. I think there's usually some kind of special arena for October. And if it's something for more battle chips, I'll be all into that. My kids are dressing up for school today. Then they off for a week. Okay. She's not scared of clowns, but her roommate is. I don't get the clown thing actually. I'm afraid of sharks and heights. That's about it, really. I don't like spiders or snakes, but I'm not scared. Like but like I could feel it in my chest for heights, and just thinking about being in water with sharks kind of makes me nervous. Which, I mean, I'm in Alberta, which is landlocked. Yeah, I don't know what the thing is with the sharks, actually. Don't we get that spooky crystal crap? Yeah, but I thought there was usually some kind of specific... I think it's usually like an arena. I could be wrong, though. I was wrong once before, about 8 years ago, so it's bound to happen again, eventually. My record of scaring people in one Halloween with the clown costume is almost 25. Bobbleheads, arena usually have. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, that's probably what I'm thinking then. So you don't like the movie Jaws then? I've seen it, but it's not something I would watch. Like, I wouldn't... It's not a movie I would want to watch. Even, like, Deep Blue, The Meg... The Meg actually wasn't too bad. I was okay with that one. Deep Blue I didn't like. Aren't they doing, like, a remake of Jaws or something? Like that, I don't think I would see it. I wouldn't. Yeah, no, I wouldn't. I wouldn't go out of my way to see it. Oh snap! Oh, so like movies. I think wasn't there a movie Cliffhanger? I think it was Cliffhanger. Sylvester Stallone. Like, I find that stressful to watch. If I played Mario and he had to jump over things, and if he would fall, he'd die, that would make me nervous. Yeah. The only thing with snakes, I don't like the smell. Like, if you go to a zoo and you go to, like, the reptile enclosure and there's snakes, I don't care for the smell. But, like, to see snakes, yeah, that's fine. Spiders, yeah, that's okay. If a spider or a snake were on me, it might be different, but just to see them is okay. But just to be in water and see a shark, I do not care for. Granted, there's only twice where I've seen sharks in water. Once was when I was a kid, and then the other was when I was scuba diving a few... that wasn't that long ago. Well, I was still a kid at heart, I suppose. Oh dear. But yeah, the thing of clowns I don't get at all, because, I mean, a clown is just a person dressed up, right? So... I mean, you could kick a cloud. That will take care of things. My honeymoon in Africa, I was supposed to go Cage dive with great whites. It was cancelled. Bad weather. And the water turned out the day after the boat sunk. Captain died. Oh, damn. Okay. Where in Africa? I'm guessing South Africa. So I think South Africa and Australia are two of the big places where, like, the great whites are frequently seen. Saving the tourists were in the cage. Survivors, they were under water. Captain saved them, cutting. Huh, okay. Yeah, I don't. That's not something I would do. No, even in a cage. Yeah, no. Although it's supposed like, so the thing with like the great whites and the cage thing, usually the water like they're being baited, right, to make them more aggressive and stuff, and that's why they're going after the cage and whatnot. I've seen videos of people like not swimming, but like they're in open water with great whites, and yeah, they're fine. Again, it's not something I would ever do, but well, that healing's actually not too bad, eh? Oh yeah, I guess because I don't have the poison on it. So I'm thinking. So I've taken King Groot to rank 2. I haven't put any ISO into him yet. But I'm thinking to possibly. Well, tomorrow's the last day for AQ, but to wait, is it tomorrow? I don't know if today's day 3 or day 4. But anyways, it won't be this AQ session. But I'm kind of thinking to take him into AQ when I have the buffed up path. At the beginning of the fight would suck, and I'd have to wait for his second phase. Because at the beginning of the fight, I'm going to lose 2 Furies for purifying or shrugging off the bleed and the poison. But I'd be able to build up power, and then when the Furies are back, I should be able to have an L2. Mr. Mad Falcon, how you doing? Was in Cape Town. The safari was in Port Elizabeth. Okay. Have you been to Africa since, or was that the one and only time? What are you up to, Mr. Falcon? Oh. Oh dear. Well, I know what I'm going to be up to after these 6 stars are done. Time for a big sleep. Doing good, thanks. Hope you are too. Just having dinner before work. Okay. I'm doing all right. Doing okay. I'm going to go see Dune tomorrow. I'm looking forward to that. So we did what, 8 million, 8.5 earlier. So we should be at another 8. So yeah, so we should be getting close to 16. Mhm. Now, what did I have last time? Because I think last time I ran the very final match, I had to run two. I think it was Cosmic. So I need to make sure every match now I've got at least one Cosmic. We should be fine. Should be peachy. So, Man Falcon, are you figuring you're gonna stick with this job, or are you looking for other jobs, or you figure you'll keep doing what you're doing? Oh, have any of you guys seen the show You? Um, uh, Lawrence Clark, how you doing? Boy, there's a bunch of y'all here. Well, I guess, yeah, it's early for you guys. Yeah, it's true. Well, except for Jacob. It's late for Jacob. Let me see here. So I just closed out of the browser, but then the other monitor is too bright. So let's see. Okay, there we go. That keeps it a little bit darker. A little bit darker. Cool. So what are you up to, Mr. Lawrence? Doing well, thank you. How about you? I'm doing okay. Doing okay. Think I'm going to be hitting the sack pretty quick after this, though. I was all energetic when I started, but I'm getting tired. Have you already done? Have you already finished 7-3? I'm about a third in. Yeah, I've got 23 paths to go. I've done about. I guess that's 13 that I would have done. Yeah. I'll stick with this job. The pay is okay and the hours are good. Okay. Waking up trying to get ready for work. Fun times. Fun times. What do you do for work, Lawrence? What do you mean trying to get ready? Shouldn't you just be getting ready? So when you're working Man Falcon, how many other people are you working with roughly? And is it usually is it younger people or all kinds of ages? That was craziness. Really? 1%, dude? I did initial clear of 7-3, focusing on the temporary content first. Yeah. I had suicides off yesterday. This if we win this war for I think just winning this war, we should end up in Plat 3 because we're at the higher tier, and currently I think we're like 23rd or 20th for Plat 4. So they were asking anybody with suicides before placing defenders to, if possible, take suicides off. And I figured, it doesn't cost that much. It's more just the annoyance kind of thing. So anyway, so while I had them off, I went and did 2 paths in 7-3 that I figured I needed suicides off for. And man, one of them I reset the path like 3 times, and then I just got frustrated. I'm like, screw it. So, and I had revives and overflow, so I just threw a bunch of revives at it and got it done. But man, I really need to be holding on to health pots. Because if I had health pots, I would use a lot less revives. Because what I'm doing is I'm basically dying using a 20% revive, and then of course I'm dying again pretty quick. But yeah. So yeah, I think I'm gonna hold off on any more 7-3 until I've got a fair bit of health pots, which I'm not gonna farm, so it is gonna take a damn long time to get some. I do have some of the free crystals. I think I'm at close to 300, but I want to save up to 1,000 of those, so I might actually spend units for revives or health pots before using the free crystals, actually. We'll see. We'll see. And I think for the final quest for Kang, I'll have suicides off at some point and just do all 5, the final 5 fights for that. It's a mix of ages and can be working with anywhere from 3 to 9 other people depending on the day's load. Okay. I have a unique job where I do anything and everything that is needed. It's a rapidly growing company, so I'm super grateful to be we just disconnected the phone. Let's see if that comes back. Huh. Well, it says it's connected, but it's not showing up in the stream. Hang on, let's see. Let's see. It's quite an experience. Okay, so how long have you been there? Let's see if that brings it back up. Nope. Huh. Well, that's weird. So it's telling me that it's connected, but there's nothing showing up. Let's see. 3 years, okay. I just think because if I quit out of this, it's gonna restart the stream. Okay, well, let me try something else. Okay, I'm gonna try turning off the phone and then turning it back on. We'll see if that brings it back up. Oh wait, you know what? I don't even know if I know how to turn off the iPhone 13. Okay, let's see. Nope, that's not it. Okay. Still nothing. I'm hoping to get into the beta, got the sign up, so now I wait, hoping to use it to practice a Grandmaster fight to complete. Smart. That's a good idea. Huh. Wonder if it's could be there. Let's try this one more time and see what we got. Because I mean, this is going to be a pretty boring MCOC stream if you can't see the gameplay, I suppose, eh? Okay, let's see if that brings it up. Nope. Oh, ain't that something? Huh. All right. Let's see. Okay, let me try. Well, let me look up how to turn off the iPhone 13. Do they give you resources to explore with on the beta? No, you end up with just the resources that you've got. Oh, you mean like revives and health pots? I don't think so. But you can buy them and like it's like 1 gold or something like that. So yeah, so it's not too expensive. So yeah, let's see if I can figure out how to turn it off. Okay. Well, that is easy enough. So we'll see if resetting the phone will bring it back up. Otherwise, probably need to reset OBS, which, if that's the case, then I'll probably just end the stream. Because it would just end up starting a new stream, which I've only got about another 20 minutes, 15 minutes anyways. So let's see. Let's see. Yeah, I haven't been on the beta, though. And like the last beta that I was on was for 7.1, I think. Okay. So let's see if that did what we need done. Ah, there we go. Okay, that's weird. Very weird. But we got it back. I'm not sure if I'll do 7.4. If we have free resources, I'll brute force through quickly and just practice on the 7.4.6 boss a lot. That will save me units when it comes to the real thing. Yeah. Although I don't know, because like for 7.3, when they did the beta for 7.3, I don't think the boss. Yeah, I don't think Kang Boss was in 7.3, but they did a separate thing where people had access to the Kang Boss. So it's probably going to be the same thing for 7.4, I would think. We might not actually see the planned final encounter. That's really weird. I'd like to know why that happened just now. Huh. I won't probably do the beta then if the boss isn't there. Okay. Yeah, I think for me, only once have I actually been able to get into the beta. No, twice. Because the first time, all I did was sell or open all the crystals that I had. You fixed it. Yeah, carry on as you were, Solar. Yeah, I knew something had to be restarted. It was either going to be the phone or the stream. It's probably a good thing I didn't try the stream because I don't think that would have resolved it. I remember that happened once with the iPhone 8 too, but I think when it happened with the iPhone 8, it was at the beginning of the stream, where I was like first time getting in. The iPhone had been on, but the stream starts. So there's no image from the phone, and yeah, it took me a bit to realize that the phone just needed to be rebooted. So if they were to have Legends runs back for 7.4, Lawrence, would you be going for a Legends run? Or no? Yeah, that might be why they don't have the final boss on the beta, actually, so that people can't practice it to to make it cheaper when it's on the live servers. You don't have the time? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I think, honestly, it's really going to depend on how much they see making from 7.3. If they find that 7.3, they're not seeing the resource use that they normally would, I think we'll see Legends runs back for 7.4. But if there's no big decrease, then yeah, I don't think we'll see a change. And the thing is, though, so I don't know. Like, there are a few people that stream it who, if they're going for a Legends run, they wouldn't stream it right away. But if they are going for a Legends run, they're going to stream it closer to the end of the cutoff time. I don't, outside of that, I don't know how many people like rush through it right away, meaning they're not like the amount of energy, at the very least, energy needed to be purchased would be less, right? Because if you can farm energy over time to get it done, well, that means that's a lot less, being spent on at least that. And maybe the same thing could be said for revive and health pots too. But yeah, I don't of anything that they've ever changed or taken away from the game, that is the one thing I could see coming back. Plus, playing MCOC too much hurts my thumbs at the moment. Need to have a break for a few months. Can't ever do that though with War, AQ, and EQ. Yeah. I don't think I've ever had an issue with my thumbs. My wrists, though. There was one arena. I think it was the Odin one, maybe. When I did that, my hands hurt. Yeah. It's funny too because I don't think I've had that issue since. And I've definitely done arena grinds longer than the Odin grind. But I remember that one in particular. At the end of that, my hands were sore. Probably quaking to blame for thumbs. Yeah, I know. I've heard people playing her that are like, oh yeah, my fingers hurt. Yeah. It's funny, and it's not intentional. I guess it just happened this way. Normally, I've always got Chorus and AQ, but since they made the announcement, I don't even use that timeout thing with Chorus. But since then, I haven't used Chorus and AQ. And I mean, I realize it's not effective yet. It's not until map 8 drops, but I just think it's kind of odd, the timing. Okay. Oh, damn. We're almost done. Oh. Tendinitis is it's a thing. Yeah. Yeah. Do you guys remember there was maybe about a year ago or so, there was this news report about how kids are developing horns out of the back of their neck from cell phone use and like always being bent over for their cell phone. And I think it was like an Australian like 60 Minutes episode or something like that. And after it aired, there was like a lot of people like, what? And like a couple days later, they're like, yeah, this was a bunch of BS. But it was just really funny how, when it first aired and then all of these people just believing it. Yeah, I didn't watch it, but I remember hearing about it. Come on, man. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I haven't even looked at that thread in regards to the map 8 stuff to see if there's been much more response. Although it didn't seem like too many people had too much negative to say about, at least about the Corvus thing. R3 Nick Fury on suicides in war is a thick boy. Yeah. Yeah, I used the 5-star on thing on crap. Can't remember the name of the node, but where you got a certain amount of time that you get stunned. And I used Nick because of the second phase. What the hell am I doing here? Second phase, he can't be stunned. I was expected to get into the second phase, but I got it down before he went into the real phase, or into real Nick. So yeah, it worked out pretty well. But I think if I were to do that again, I would want to be using an R3, not a 5-star, because it was cutting pretty close time-wise. I just did an R3 Doom. Encroaching Stun. That's it. Yes. Thank you. Encroaching Stun node on the right side, and Doom was dead from the bleed before the first timer was even done. Yeah. Yeah, so I was thinking, like, obviously Nick's not going to do any damage to Thing, but that was going to take care of the rock stacks, and then if I ended up, whether it be from throwing specials or just getting hit, if I ended up in the real Nick phase, I wouldn't have to worry about the timer. But actually, I think I ended at more than 50% health too, so it wasn't too bad. He didn't even get to throw off one special. Yeah, I bet. Yeah, I need to. I keep saying I'm going to. I just haven't done it yet. But I just need to use a generic on Nick. Yeah, that one. Nick is great against Thing. Slower than other options would be, because I mean, majority of his damage is from bleed, so you're not going to be able to bleed him. But yeah, then you don't need to worry about the rock stacks as much. I would have used Sung Shi there, but I have him in AQ. Because yeah, I think. Well, you have to be careful of the protection, but outside of that, Sung Shi would be pretty good. The unblockable can be a blessing and a curse against Thing. Yeah. I got lucky too, because he was throwing his specials like crazy, so made for a lot of openings. But kids are getting pains in the top of the neck, head bent down, watching Switch. I just point at kids and they straighten up. If they don't, I play their game and I mess their game up, crying everywhere. If you get his rock stack number wrong and he's not near an SB1 to clear that you're in trouble. Yeah, that almost happened a couple times. Yeah. I think there was a couple times where I was at like 13 or 14. He was maybe about halfway to a bar of power. But then I would hit, so I just hit once to bring him down a couple, so I could get a couple more hits in order to get him to that bar. So yeah, it worked out, and I'd have to hit a couple times into the block just to get him to 15. But no, it wasn't too bad at all. Not too bad at all. All right, one more match. Cool. And we're not finishing off with any double class. Excellent. Excellent. Oh, look at that, eh? Oh, what? Actually, I should take a look and see where we are for war. The opponents are quite a few kills ahead of us, but I think they're also quite a few deaths. So let's have a quick look. Okay. Where are you going to place next week for War? Wait, for War or for AQ? For AQ, I think we're going to drop out of the top 90 because we were 89th this last time. And I don't think our prestige has gone up enough to make up for getting that close. Let's see where we are here. Okay, so I can... One. Oh, what? For War, I think if we win this current war, I think we'll maybe end up in Plat 3. Yeah, it's looking not too bad. But it's really weird. We usually start off like our deaths are at the beginning of the war. We do pretty well on Boss Island. But they've got 19 more fights. Yeah, I'll see how that looks in the morning, I guess. But so we've got one mini. I think we're probably missing 2 people. I'm in Plat 4 at the moment, 150. Oh, okay. What? So where are we? So we're 20. Oh, I don't think this will get us to Plat 3. I don't think a win here will get us to Plat 3. I think we'll need this and probably one more. Oh, well, Perkalerkins must be pretty happy about Plat 4. Not bad. Not bad at all. And... Huh. I thought we lost our last one. That's weird. That's weird. All right. Well, that is it for me. I don't think there'll be anybody else streaming at this kind of time, but let's have a quick look. Let's have a quick look, and then I am going to bed. I might be back at... Well, no, I won't have the 6 stars available. I'm in a different alliance. Oh, okay. Wait, you left Perkalerkins? Oh, dude, that's so sad. Why would you do such a thing? Yeah, nobody else was going. All right, well, that is it for me. Thanks for coming and hanging out, and I will catch you guys later. Take care.